Welcome back to Who That, and this is the first time that I'm doing this a podcast. This is the 10th year seniors Who That podcast, and I'm with Judah the Lion.
Yeah.
So usually I like to ask my artists where the name come from, but your actual God-given name is Judah.
Yeah. Well, my parent-given name is Judah.
True, my bad.
My my God-given gift is music. So I always wanted to merge the two. You know what I mean? Be true to who I am. In more ways than one. My father named me Judah because he wanted me to be an offering of praise unto God, and that's what the name Judah means, and the obvious connotation of the Lion of Judah. You know what I mean, and the strength that imbues. And so I just wanted to have like a powerful name that stood out. Not just like if I just used just Judah, then it'd be harder to find me. And so I decided Judah the Lion. Apparently, it's a band called Judah and the Lion as well. So I wanted to set myself apart from that as well. So I made it one word: Judah the Lion, JUDAHTHALION, one word. So you could easily find me on social media and wherever else have you.
Did you worry about being confused or well boxing as just a reggae artist? Because you think Judah the Lion, you think reggae, you think Selassie. So did you ever think of, wow, I have some? I mean, I know you do reggae, but that's not the only thing you do. So did you have that issue?
Well, I mean, you definitely have the thought, but reggae was like my initial influence to even start creating music. You know what I mean? Like the first songs I ever wrote were reggae songs. And I perform reggae to this day, write reggae songs to this day, and like I will probably never stop performing reggae. I mean, it comes with the territory, but I mean, once you like take the time and actually come to one of our shows or listen to more than just 3 or 4 songs of mine, you would like realize yourself that I'm more than just reggae. So it just takes time for people to realize who I am musically, for them to so I wouldn't say it's a worry. It's just okay, like that's where it shows me what level you are and the depth of my music and stuff like that. And so it just takes time for just a conversation or just time for them to just learn my music, to know.
So growing up, I know you said your first couple of songs were reggae, but who are your, any genre or all genres, your favorite artists and inspirations growing up?
Sade. Like I started listening to albums like
which Sade album?
Lovers Rock. The Lovers Rock album that came out when I was like in 6th grade, and like that changed my whole like musical scope. Like before, I actually don't remember what songs I was like or type of music I was into before that. But
you just knew that was it. Sade's Lovers Rock.
Sade's Lovers Rock. Like when By Your Side like dropped, like, and it's just like it changed my mind, changed my life actually, my musical taste and all that. Dave Matthews Band, Coldplay, Bob, you know what I mean, of course, Sizzla, who else? Jeff Buckley, another like he's like not a well-known artist, but like he has like this level of like cult following. Just like music from all around the world, just like when at the advent of like internet, like finding music on the internet and stuff like that, it was like it was over just like different types of music just inspired me. Like this artist from Brazil, his name is Seu Jorge. He played Knockout Ned in City of God, the movie.
Okay,
God.
yeah.
I
didn't know he's an artist.
Yeah, he I didn't know as well. I thought he's an actor. I saw him in the movie, and apparently there's a song that I liked on the soundtrack, and apparently he made it. It was his song. And I just been following this music since then, and it's just like it's been another level. Like it made me really, literally want to pick up a guitar, sit in front of a mic, and perform. Like, it made me actually want to like take the steps to do that. Before it's just like a dream, like people just watch something. And that'd be cool to actually do it. But like, it made me like, no, you have to like. So get up and do it.
What did you do, or what made you realize that it's actually attainable for you, that you, Judah, can actually become this?
Well, I always I was in the choir in junior high school and stuff, and I knew I had I had the ability to carry a tune or whatever, but like I would sing to myself all the time, and I would just like I never really thought like, okay, I have actually what it takes for people to want to actually hear me sing. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was just been like, okay, a dream. You know what I mean? And then I was walking around singing to myself and stuff like that. Apparently, other people heard me, singing to myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't as quiet as I thought it was. And
So you start using the hallways just humming and no one could hear you.
yeah, like basically, yeah. And then it was like years after high school. One of my friends, he started making music so serious. He invited me to come down to his studio. He's like, I remember you singing and walking around singing like these songs better than the artists. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, what?
So no one ever came to you in school like, Judah, sing for me or?
No. Because I would actually not hide it, but there was something I never would say, like, let me go out there with it. You know what I mean? Like, and show it off or whatever. I thought it to be showing off, you know what I mean? And I never was a showboating type of person. So it's like, it had to be drawn out of me. And like, the more that was drawn out of me, the more that I found out, you know what I mean?
I'm sure them guys, they sure a couple of Valentine's, couple of birthdays, couple of Christmases, you sing a little tune for the guys.
This one time, like, it was pressure, love and affection was playing on the radio, and I was in the car with one of my old friends, and I was just singing along with the song, just feeling the song, just singing the song, and she's like, Judah, would you sing that again? I said, what you talking about? Freaking out. You know what I mean?
Where do you think that came from? Like, I know you're a humble person, but where do you think that came from? Like, I just don't want to. Like, do you think you were like holding your talent too tight, or you think it just were you afraid of what people think, or you just that was taught you like your parents, or?
No, I mean my parents always encouraged. Like, I always been involved in arts, like performing arts. I with my brethren Rosterman and. Collage them and stuff. We used to do like a lot of like stage plays and stuff like that.
Judah the actor.
Yeah, Judah the actor. Before Judah the Lion, and they would anything artistic, like I would pursue. They would encourage my pursuit of that. So it was never like discouragement from my parents. It was just like like I said, it was just like I was unsure of my talent, of my musical talent, and so like I was hesitant to.
Because you didn't want to put it out there and then get shot down.
Yeah, not really even get shot down. It's just like, I don't want to be presumptuous. Like, hey, listen to me, I sound dread. And then, like, I don't really sound as dread as they think. Which it kind of was the first time I actually attempted. Like, I think the first time I ever like stand up in front of people and, like, sing into a mic was at this karaoke that was at Marathon Mall back in, I see, 05, 06, something like that. And I sang it and I say, you know what, I could sing the song, I signed up and I tried to sing a Bob song, and the toughest thing in the world is to sing an entire song if you never done it before. Like full on sing out a song, like that's tough. You know what I mean? Like that's not easy. To a person who's never done it before. So like, and there's like little things like that, like breaking myself out of different parts of my shell. You know what I mean? Like I learned to be more comfortable standing in front of people and just expressing who I am and growing in my musical talent. And in that way, like in the field, you know what I mean?
A lot of people know Judah the Lion, but they don't also know that you have the truth too for the band. So you said a lot of your inspirations were band. So were you always from the offset, hey, I want to eventually be a band leader with a band? Or did that grow over time? Or did you always want to be just Judah the solo artist?
Well, I always like wanted to be a part of a band. I always wanted, like, not even necessarily like the leader or the lead singer of the band.
Just like the camaraderie, though.
Yeah, like I like when I was 12, I because I always loved music, but the singing aspect of it, I never thought would be like.
You thought you'd be more the instruments.
Yeah, I thought I'd be like become a great guitarist or whatever, but then like I just fell off with the guitar, you know what I mean? And like when I always had the intention of creating a band or whatever, and I had the opportunity to do so in 2010, the same year I began recording music. Like maybe a month or two after I started recording music, I like said like, okay, let's go form a band, because it was just it's just like it felt like a different element of music to me. Like it felt like
it definitely adds it's a completely different experience.
You know what I mean? And it was just a way. Since then to now, it's just been like two worlds coexisting within one person. You know what I mean? Like I have a live music aspect. I have the recording,
the studio aspect.
The studio aspect. That's that kind of like. I'm
refined.
I'm there by myself recording it. You know what I mean? So it is like, and then it is a solo type of thing, but at the same time, I coexist with my band as well. You know what I mean? We do shows. You know, we create songs together. And it's like it's basically its own entity. You know what I mean? But like I'm present in both worlds, so it's like both. It's like a synergy almost. You know what I mean?
So talk to me about the creation of your band, from the name to the members you picked. To just talk to me about your cohesion.
Well, it's in 2010. I approached Ashley Algren. He's a great guitarist, Bahamian guitarist. He's playing with Willis and the Illis at that time, and we held auditions for different musicians at his house, and he was playing the drums, I think, at that time for The Truth, and we were trying to find a guitarist and a bass player. My friend Miko Pinder, he actually introduced me to Ashley Algren, and he played the bass for like the first like month or two. But he just wanted to have fun and play with the band just a little bit, because they was in a band called For the Wounded previously, and Ashley knew Bill Burlingame, like Ja Billy, who ended up being the guitarist for the entire run of The Truth's existence thus far. And like music members are just like
Rotated?
Yeah, rotated. Like we had two female, like a female drummer but a female percussionist, like Z Zandra Thompson. She's in Canada now, but she's our first percussionist. Quelly C, she's the drummer. She's been a drummer for most of the tenure of the band so far. It's just like, and the name really came from, I always liked the band names. Like I feel like classic band names have like two like words in it, you know what I mean? Like the Beatles, or like the
Wailers,
you know what I mean? Like the Hives, you know, I mean, like the something, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Roots, you know what I mean? Exactly. And like The Truth just rang out to me in my head, like before I even had like reasoning behind it, you know. It's like The Truth. That's like, man, that's it's something about how that sounds, and it just hits the right way. And like our content and like where we were coming from with the music, it was always from a sincere place, and it's always from a place like where we knew we didn't have the answers, but we'd always search for the answers. So it's like it's a search for the truth. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you would go to say it's a broader scheme, like broken down into like just one part of it, it'd be like In Search of the Truth, and just take the truth out of that and just run with that, you know what I mean? So
plenty thought went into this.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like over the years, like we just realized like how it's like the same thing can evolve and still remain like
the same,
you know what I mean? So that's basically the idea behind the name of the band and like the members we've had so far.
So you talked about earlier when you first started recording, was that for your Raw Talent EP?
I just when I started recording, I just like recorded whatever like project I was like, I mean whatever like record I was working on in the studio that day, or like if I had an idea that week when I hit the studio, like it I recorded, and after a while I realized I had this like catalog building, and then I just like pick from songs like that to see like what'll best flow together to show like Raw Talent really was to show my vocal ability and my versatility in terms of song content and like lyrical style and stuff like that. That's what basically Raw Talent was like showing everything I was capable of up to that point.
So a lot of people don't know, but you went on tour in LA. So talk to us about how that happened, how you ended up on tour. Just talk to me a bit about the tour itself.
Well, the tour in LA, it was through my friend Ross, who I mentioned earlier, Ross the man. One of our mutual friends got us like some venues to perform at, and like some record pools to like show like my music and stuff like that. And we I think it was 10 days. I think we went to Culver City, just outside of what's it called? Where Snoop from, man?
Long Beach.
Long Beach, yeah. It was like around areas of Long Beach, and it was just like it was a bunch of like different experiences crammed into like those couple of days. You know what I mean? Like the first time that far in the States. You know what I mean? The first time having a face to face like reaction of my sound in a completely different like part of the world. You know what I mean? And it's like the same vibe. It's like the vibe of what people receive from my music is universal. Like that was, I feel like the most important thing that trip showed me was that no matter where you from, if the vibe right,
if the music good, it'll be good. It doesn't matter if you from Alaska, the Bahamas, China. If the music good, the music good.
And it just encouraged me to like really just go back. You know what I mean? Like the people want me back, and they want to go back. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just very encouraging. You know what I mean? To experience that and to learn from that and see how we could do it even bigger next time.
What's your personal favorite song from? I know mine, but what's your favorite song from Raw Talent?
Higher, track number 7.
We get high,
and high, crazy blue, like St. Elmo's fire, love so sharp and flat that it's hard to know just where you're at. That's actually a sample from a song called St. Elmo's Fire by Michael Franks. He's a jazz singer. It's from an album called The Art of Tea. I think it dropped.
You went crazy looking for that one.
No, actually, it's from
Soul Tape when Fabulous had it.
Yeah, Fabulous had that on the Soul Tape.
I'm trying to give you some credit, but I like that you're so honest.
No,
I like that you're so honest.
Trust me, because it's like music is something that like you share. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, I have a lot of songs on different beats that have been used before, or like that I haven't personally created. And so if like later on down the line someone use some sample my stuff, you know what I mean? Like I could only be flattered. I can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? It's like the sharing of vibes. You know what I mean?
My personal favorite is MAD.
Mad. Yeah. That's on the Summer Madness instrumental.
Let the folks say like couple seconds if you don't mind.
All right, let's see. I'm headed into town, honey. I'll be back soon. I listen for the sound coming from the back room. I sense it now. I see the lights attract you. Said not this time. Who knew that this would be the last time? Fractured thoughts of what we had slowly creep into my head. Due to our untimely end, insanity's now my friend.
Judah the damn lion.
Something like that.
And I remember, now you bring up Mad, the video. What's happening with that? I know you shot a video a little while ago. We saw a pretty good teaser. How things are coming with that?
Well, the video, we decided to, like, because it was initially just going to be, like, the music video for the song. But we instead decided to extend it and make it, like, a short film instead.
Dope.
Like, using Mod, like, as the central theme.
Dope. Getting your Drake on.
I don't know exactly how.
I should remember the most recent when I thought about Drake did that with us with Views. He used a lot of songs from Views first, did a short film.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
The one with Pop Can. Please forgive me.
Okay. I have to check that out. I haven't seen that, but yeah, it's like it's a formula that's been used like countless times throughout music over the years, and I think it's just it's just our story to tell this time. You know what I mean? It's like it's a story that's relatable but still unique in terms of the environment and just the point of view. It's told from my point of view, so it's like I'm the only one with this particular point of view, and all its little nuances and quirks and stuff. So I think it's just another chapter in the story of Judah the Lion.
And we talked about earlier how if the vibe is good, the music is good, to translate. I think you recorded Outlaw in 2014. You dropped it about 2014.
Yeah, I think it was 2014.
And people would know that because you've been everywhere with that song this year. So talk to me about the creation of Outlaw and where the title came from, because you listened to the song, and I liked how you didn't do the typical route of naming the song after the hook, but you named the song after the whole vibe of the song.
Exactly. Well, Outlaw is my contribution to Irate's rhythm called Rockstar Rhythm. He created this rhythm in 2014. Yeah, it is 2014, and he had like various artists come through and do like their different versions of the song. Different songs
Of
on
the
the
rhythm.
rhythm. Yeah, and when I heard it, I just like what I like to do because previously what we did with Hurricanes, which was like the same type of deal. Hurricanes was on the heart to heart rhythm. I sat with it for a while and I just let the music speak to me and craft the story from there. Like what does the music call for? You know what I mean? And with the Rockstar rhythm, I felt like it felt like a modern day retelling of a old time western story, and I just try my best to craft that lyrically and vocally and concept wise, and hence the name Outlaw came about, and hence the storyline, which is there once was a time when there was a different definition to write in. Torchlight would have been your porch light. Sunlight and shadows is what told the time then. So that's like a this
A
ain't
callback.
yeah, this ain't no recent time. But one stood above them all, whose gun could outgun them all. And when it was time to roll, whether heat or snow, this was his call. Here alone on this road again. Ride on, ride on, ride on. So immediately, like you feel the concept, and you see this environment where it's like a western feel to it, and it's like I don't know, it's just like a rebel cry, you know what I mean? And like, and I feel like, and it's very encouraging for and motivational and all that good stuff. I wanted to tie in to what a big release should be from me, you know what I mean?
And it's crazy how life goes. So we used to work together, the Volume Music Bar, and used to perform the song so much times. And this in this very same room, I interviewed Lavado Stubbs about last year, 2015.
Okay.
And he said, "Hey Tim, CBS is coming. I need a video to shoot this Friday, this Saturday." And I was like, and the very first song I thought about is Outlaw. You have to shoot a video for Outlaw. And lo and behold, that Sunday, y'all shot the video. It didn't come into this year, but I always tell people this, our Bahamians are, we in cliques. And even the music clique is still, the music section of things is still cliques. But if it's one thing every artist says, they love Judah the Lion song Outlaw. So when something like that is so big, when everybody likes it, it's something special. So when Outlaw video dropped, I think that was March, April, somewhere around that.
I think it's April.
When Outlaw dropped, it's like
April 18,
for 2 weeks on social media, all I saw was Outlaw.
Yeah.
I know you're humble, you don't really know how to take things like this, but how did you feel to see that all that outpour of love to you? Even and to us, we knew you and me, and some of us, our friends, knew the song been out for 2 years. But a lot of people, even now, it's still a brand new song. So how did I feel that you made something? They like to see the city where a classic, like this song has stood 2 years of time where you still perform it every week, almost every week, and it still rings off as brand new. How do you feel about that you created that type of music?
Well, I mean, it's just confirmation that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Like when it's received like that, then it's like, yeah, like, cause I mean, like you say, every week, you know what I mean? I meet different people, and like every time they hear me perform or listen to a piece of my music, they like, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Like like the most sincere tones I've ever heard from people is like when they say this, like, keep doing what you're doing. And when we drop Outlaw, it was like a continuation of that, you know what I mean? Like I wrote the last line on Outlaw, and I listened to it back before I even recorded the song. It's like, that's different, you know what I mean? It's a big one, you know what I mean? So I kind of anticipated. Because I mean, like you said, it's been out for a while. The actual song was released for a while, and so like people were just waiting for the video. So I anticipated those people But like the new people, like you said, like to see how new people like react. Like people only know me for that video right now. Some people like they walk up to me like, "You sing that song? Ride On, Ride On." And like
And my friend say, "Ride On, you mean Outlaw?" No, I mean Ride On. No, the song is called Outlaw.
yeah, but everybody knows Ride On. I might as well
Put in brackets, Ride On.
Yeah, you know.
So as our trusty friend and mutual friend, Mrs. Ross, just told me, he had me
Yeah.
his phone. Apparently, Outlaw got featured in the Austin Music Video Festival.
Yeah.
When is that happening?
That was crazy. That was September. That was in September. Lovato and I, we wanted to actually make it out and like you know, film our process of being entered into the festival and all that, but we didn't get opportunity to do. But yeah, like to see stuff like that happening, you know what I mean? Like I just down here in Nassau minding my business, you know what I mean? Like
Austin,
on
Texas.
my grind, you know what I mean? And like people in Austin like recognizing like my work and stuff, and Lovato like and the video.
And I love Lovato's one takes. I love how those are shot.
It's like crazy, and it's like it's amazing the amount of work that goes into like 3 minutes of video. You know what I mean?
And things like that song is really a short song, like it's 3 minutes, but the vibe you feel is that lasts a long time.
And it's like exactly, and like it takes, and like when I like graph these songs and stuff like that, like I love like visuals in mind, but like it wouldn't be like a full
Thought out from
full visual
A to
concept,
Z,
you know what I mean? And people like Lovato, like when they hear music and what he crafted in his mind, like
in the short space of time, because I literally told you that was like Wednesday, he had to shoot that Sunday. I was like, these type of things take 2 or 3 weeks to plan out. But like he heard that song, and like I sent him the song, and he's like, he said, "Okay, tell me, listen to it." And before I could remind him about it, he hit me up like, "Bro, this is it."
Yeah, bro. Like trust me, like the way and the energy Lovato brings to everything that he creates as well is like it's palpable, you know what I mean? Like we had one, like it only took one meeting. Like Lovato linked me, like wow, we sat down, he told me the concept, I was like, let's go. You know what I mean? And we went and we did it because I have confidence in what he's done because of his track record. Not only because of his track record, because of the energy and the professionalism he brings to each thing he does. You know what I mean? And so I had no qualms about going full throttle with Lovato on this project, and it just can't. And it goes to show you, like we still seeing the reactions from it. You know what I mean? So it goes to show you like that was the right move.
So what's next for you? I know you performing this weekend. The Hard Rock. Tell just in general, if a Bahamian just want to look for Judah, where would their best bet is to see or hear from you?
Find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter too much, but Facebook is this like the jump point.
The portal.
Yeah, for right now to see what my activities are musically. You know what I mean? We practice at Underground Bistro right now. People come out and just vibe with us while we have practices. It varies during the week, but usually it's Wednesday nights. We been doing shows at Pirates Republic, shows at Hard Rock, shows at Underground Bistro. And
Any Compass Point looks yet or?
No, not as yet. We're in out west right now. But
saying keeping the sense of us
He's saying that today that can
hopefully they listen to this and feel be like, oh, we get Judah and Compass Point.
You know what I mean? Follow the Truth 242 on Facebook. Follow Judah the Lion and see where we go from there.
So the Bahamas, Nassau and Freeport and Andros especially so hit by a big hurricane. You know, we hope everyone's doing well. One of your songs, one of your personal songs. I don't know how much into the song you want to touch on, but talk to us about hurricanes. Your song that to this day I still remember every time we have hurricane scares.
Well, hurricanes it comes from experiences just like the one you just had. You know what I mean? Growing up in Nassau, when you see the storm about to come, like everybody going around bottoming up, trying to find plywood, bottoming up your windows, like keeping strapping down your house as tight as you can, huddling up with your family and praying, you know what I mean, until the storm comes over and then go and assess the damage and then move on. You know what I mean? Like we've been doing this for years and years, and so Hurricanes is just a song I knew. Like the subject matter is something that's relevant. It'll always be relevant from where we from, and I just wanted to capture that. The main thing I wanted to focus on was to capture that feeling of family togetherness and like during the, the unknown, you know what I mean? So I say, though times will get rougher and pains you will suffer, the hurricanes pouring rains on your shutter, don't ever button up to me. So like me rep meaning the feeling of unity, of love, of family. Like don't shun your family during this time because it doesn't make sense. Like if you out in Oregon by yourself, it's like most likely you ain't gonna make it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So everybody needs that feeling of shelter during the storm. You know what I mean? That's what hurricanes comes to remind you about. And that's where it came from.
Last year, the line with the fine Facebook, Instagram,
Mhm.
Twitter, SoundCloud. Tim, this has been Who Dat. Before we go, Judah, listen to a quick freestyle from you.
Um, our smoke fills the air. The potency of our love sends contact about the atmosphere. It's clear, no cataracts around here. Can't get enough, so they call it drugs to take it from us. It is so unfair. Higher and higher and higher, now we will soar. Light up my fire's desire now and forevermore. Waiting and waiting, and I can't take it no more. I need my fix, it's in your lips, your kiss good and no more. What is this before me? Tell me more, girl, I implore thee. I'm captivated by your story. You got me higher like a new employee. And I gotta tell you, a connoisseur like me won't even touch it if I know it purely. Dopamine. You got me open floating, let me soak it. Our smoke fills the air. The potency of our love sends contact about